Warning: the following video contains content that may be unsuitable for anyone under the age of 12. Viewer discretion is advised. Everyone in the television business knows that every show gets canceled. There are some shows like Freaks and Geeks or Red Band Society, which get canceled after one season. And other shows like Knock Knock Live or No One Knows Best don't make it past the first season. And then there's failed test pilots like Heil Honey I'm Home or You're in the Picture, with one episode aired on television. But has there ever been a show that was canceled before the first episode finished? Well, from what I could find, there is one show that has suffered that kind of fate. And I just gotta say, just a warning, the title says it all. Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be talking about the shortest television run in history. And as you heard me say at the beginning of the video, the title says everything you need to know. So after I tell you the title, feel free to go on to some other video if you wish. The title is Australia's Naughtiest Home Videos. Still here? Alright, let's move on. Australia's Naughtiest Home Videos aired back in 1992 and was hosted by the Australian comedian and radio host Doug Mulray. Now, Australia's Naughtiest Home Videos was supposed to be a one-off special. But what baffles me about this special is the obvious fact that it didn't even complete its only run. Now, I don't need to explain what separates this from this, because you already know. But for those of you who still want to hear it, here it is. It's the same cheesy narrator talking over filthy clips. No, wait. Filthier clips. And let me tell you, every single clip in this special is more horrendous than the last. And just to give you an idea about how insanely spicy this special was, some of the clips shown in the special include and are limited to a girl grabbing a kangaroo's scrotum, a man lifting a barbell with his private area, and a video of a couple having intercourse in the middle of a public park. And believe it or not, they showed so many other horrendous, filthy, just awful clips that I cannot describe in this video because I don't want it being taken down. And the saddest part about this whole special is the fact that it aired in 1992, when no one could ever access any videos like this. Let me remind you that most pornographic material exists on the internet. But back in 1992, the internet was just getting off the ground. It was just a blip on the planet's radar. And back then, no one ever saw stuff like that. Okay, Now comes the part of the video where I talk about how the special got canceled. And it's not for the faint of heart, so once again, now's your chance to remove yourself before things get very graphic. Still here? Okay, moving on. As you can probably guess, the owner of the channel the special aired on was not impressed. In fact, he was furious at the special. The channel the special aired on was Nine Network, and the owner of Nine Network at the time was Kerry Packer. Kerry Packer was having dinner with a few of his friends when he was informed of the special. He tuned in to watch the special, and he was so offended by what he saw that he called up the station and furiously demanded to the studio operators, and I'm just quoting what he said, "Get that shit off the air." And when the show came back from commercial break, it had this to say.
We apologize for this interruption. Unfortunately, a technical problem prevents us continuing our scheduled program for the moment. In the meantime, we bring you a brief alternative program.
And the rest of the broadcast was replaced with a rerun of Cheers. About a day later, Packer furiously held a meeting at Nine Network headquarters where he did 3 shocking but obvious things. He fired and blacklisted many of the station's employees. He banned Doug Mulray from Nine Network for life. And he described the show as, again, quote, "disgusting and offensive shit," end quote. The special remained forgotten, and it was never mentioned again ever since its premiere on Nine Network. Until a week short of 16 years later, after Kerry Packer died.
Tonight, 16 years later, we're going to show you what some people found so offensive back in the 20th century.
The special was brought back to nearly its entirety. I say nearly because there was a portion of the special where Mulray was making fun of fat people that was removed from the broadcast. And I think the reason why is because the Australian community thought it was no longer acceptable to do that. Now, the special was supposed to be 1 hour, but it only aired 36 minutes. And if you do the math, that's just 59% of the entire broadcast. Now, if you can think of a shorter broadcast that is more family friendly, please let me know in the comments below. And to wrap up the video, I'd just like to make a quick apology to anyone who might have been offended by what they had just heard me talk about. But keep in mind, just like the disclaimer says, viewer discretion is advised. Thank you. Alright, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, peace out, so good!